Senior Helpers of Fort Wayne exists to help keep seniors in their homes longer, which is what the vast majority of seniors want. Their services can range from an occasional visit to help around the clock. And Nancy, we've covered so many of the ways that you guys help. Let's talk about some of the ways people might not think of.
There are lots less tangible ways that really do help people remain independent and sharper and happier. And that's really the social aspect, which sometimes when people are in their home alone for many, many hours a day, they just maybe lose touch with all the things they enjoyed.
So what does that look like? I mean, in social,
I know. Well, with our type of services at Senior Helpers, people often just think more about getting some food or cleaning or grocery shopping. But maybe somebody would like to go to church, go see some friends for lunch, go see a movie, go to the zoo, go to a museum. And just for a few hours, they get out, they connect with things that they've always enjoyed, and it really just helps them enjoy life more.
Now, we've talked about how Senior Helpers wants to pair people with caregivers who have like interests.
Yes.
And so is that some of, again, what we're talking about here?
It really is. And that's why we interview both the prospective client and the caregiver to see where some of those interests may match. They'll have more to talk about, which is really important. You know, we're social beings, Dirk. And so if the caregiver and the client really enjoy each other, so much the better.
So, is there any sense of this that feels awkward, that I'm paying almost? It almost feels like play dates.
Well, it does, and families may feel a small sense of awkwardness about that, but also it helps families who have busy jobs and other families to know that in addition to support that a family member might be getting at home, they're also getting a social aspect. Maybe they're getting to connect with some friends. If nobody drives anymore,
True.
Maybe they can go visit friends, and it just really adds a whole new dimension to life that people might not think about all the time.
And that is one of those things that I think that sometimes we take for granted or don't realize the importance of, is to stay active in what my interests are.
It really is. And well, you and I just spent a very enjoyable 10 minutes learning about some travel that you just did. And so people who are at home by themselves a lot maybe lose that aspect.
Yeah, and again, sometimes it's not even just you and the caregiver connecting, it's the senior reconnecting with some of their friends. Like you said, if they don't drive, they can get out, they can still be parts of those groups and clubs.
Absolutely, and that's where the caregiver can help keep that connection.
So Senior Helpers offers a free consultation. What does that look like?
Our professionals will come to a family's home, sit and chat with the prospective client and their family to learn about what would really help them enjoy life more, what would make life easier for the family and the prospective client, and to learn where interests are that we might be able to supplement in the social ways as well.
Yeah, and a lot of times the social can form that initial bond so that when there is more, care that's needed, more significant care, you've already got a caregiver in place.
Yes, and builds a lot of trust as well. So it's a great way to start.
If you'd like to find out more about what Senior Helpers can do for you, you can find out by calling them here locally. The number on the screen, 633-2005, or online, seniorhelpers.com. Make sure you obviously pick Fort Wayne, Indiana. We'll be right back on Insight.